Welcome, it's your boy Supreme Being again, man. Welcome to the channel. For y'all that been here before, you know what I'm saying, thanks for coming back. And for all the new, you know what I'm saying, people, you go ahead and smash that like button. You go ahead and hit subscribe and that notification bell because I'm about to take you through the rabbit hole, man. You know what I'm saying, red pill, blue pill type shit. So, yeah, man, this is the awakening. That's what I titled this video, The Great Awakening. And that's you. You're going through the Great Awakening. You know, you've been waking up late at night, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. You don't know what's going on, but your body can't sleep. You're starting to see things, you know, in your everyday life. You starting to feel uneasy about a lot of things that's going on in the world, that's going on in your family, that's going on at your workplace. You're starting to see things, starting to see between the veil. But you don't know what's going on and what's happening to you. But I'm finna tell you what's happening to you right now. You know what I'm saying? God has chosen you to be one of the peculiar ones, one of the chosen ones, man. But he's not gonna throw you into this new world unless you make the decision for yourself to take the pill. Now, I know this may sound crazy, man, you know what I'm saying? And this video ain't for everybody. But for the ones out there that's going through these symptoms, man, this video was strictly for you. Listen to me, man, because I don't know who this video is for. You're going through these symptoms, man, and you seeing things differently than you ever seen in your whole life. And this may happen for people between 13 to 50, you know what I mean? It just depends on where your mind is. And you know, God don't send people like me into people's lives to free their mind too early, because some people, man, they don't want to leave the matrix, you know what I'm saying? And the matrix, we gonna call the matrix this world system. But now, you know what I'm saying, the higher power, source, God, however you look at it, he sent me into your life to break down what's going on and to let you know where he wants you to be. I'm finna take you on the quest. Cause you've been asking questions. You've been asking questions for a long time. You've been going to the therapist. You've been going to your family members. You've been going to your friends. But no one can answer your questions. Everyone is looking at you like you crazy or something. You ain't crazy. I'm here to tell you, you ain't crazy, man. They just don't understand what's going on with you. So I'm finna tell you what's going on with you. You having a spiritual awakening right now on the inside. And God is waking up on the inside. But before he can fully wake up and give you what he wants to give you, these spiritual powers, you have to accept them into your heart, and you have to, you have to be ready for what's, you know what I'm saying, the life that you're about to live. Because once you take this pill that I'm about to give you, you can never go back. You can never go back. So just think about this. So right now, if I was you and you don't want to take this pill, I'll turn this video off right now, because, ooh, I'm about to dive deep. I'm about to dive deep. I'm about to open your brain. Yeah, I'm finna take you into the fourth dimension. Because that's where everything is coming from, in this spiritual realm. Because now you a spiritual baby. And everything that you about to hear and receive is all coming from the fourth dimension. And it's all coming from within you because dimensions are within you. So like I said, you've been going to work, you've been seeing things just out of the normal. You know what I'm saying? People been treating you differently. The boss has been treating you differently. The boss was cool with you at first, but now he's treating you differently. He's yelling at you more. He's giving you more work. And you wondering like, man, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all been fired from jobs. Y'all been fired from jobs. Some of the younger ones, you know what I'm saying, that I'm talking to right now, you done went to school, people been bullying on you, people been stealing your lunch money and taking things from you. You get off the school bus, all the kids want to fight you. There's a reason for this. My spiritual women, you've been in relationship with these narcissists, with these people that's trying to take control of your life. Every man that you've been with, they didn't try to take your money. They didn't put their hands on you. They didn't try they've been cheating on you. All this is not a coincidence. Listen to me. This is for somebody out here, man. I don't know who this message is for, but listen to me, man. I'm finna take you to the other side, man. Come take a trip with me to the other side, because on the other side is truly beautiful, because you gotta learn to be in this world but not of this world. And by you listening to this video, if you listen to this video all the way to the end, this will be your baptism into the world of a chosen one. See, I'm going to tell you, you know what I'm saying, everything about being a chosen one. I'm going to tell you why you want to be a chosen one, where the chosen ones is. You know what I'm saying? Who is the chosen ones? But I can't teach you how to be a chosen one, because the game is to be told, not sold. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me, man. It's time for you to step into the other realm. It's time for you to really renew yourself in your heart. If you doing anything negative, anything inside that's bad, it's time to relinquish that right now. If you doing drugs, if you smoking, you know what I'm saying, anything that any characteristic inside you that's negative, you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go, and you gotta give it up, because if you don't give up these characteristics, you will never be able to cross over to the other side. See, it's in you. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't, you know what I'm saying? And people see it in you. That's why they doing you wrong. But you haven't, you know what I'm saying, took that pill and really dedicated your life into it so it can manifest into your life. This, you being an immortal. See, did you know you can be an immortal? Did you know that you can be a spiritual being amongst humans, live in the spirit but still in this dimension? Are you ready to be an immortal? I don't know. But I'm going to show you the way if you're ready. See, you a spiritual being. You multidimensional. And what I mean by you multidimensional is that you are a person in different dimensions, in different multiverses. They've been talking about this in Hollywood. You done seen the movies, the Spider-Man movies, the multiverse. You done seen Doctor Strange, the you know what I'm saying, multiverse. All you hear is multiverse, multiverse, multiverse. But a lot of people ain't picking up on what Hollywood is pushing out. But you are a multi-dimensional being. And see, when you sleep, when you dream, you travel into multi-dimensions. Listen to me, man, because this we gonna dive deeper and deeper into the rabbit hole. In your dreams, you a multi-dimensional being. Every time you dream, you're dreaming. Your spirit is going to another avatar of you in the other multi-dimension. So have you ever wondered in your dreams you was this person acting this way? You know what I'm saying? It's all you in those different dimensions. Even if it was an animal form of you, it's all you. Sometimes you can be different people in multi dimensions. All your spirit is doing is entering in to different avatars, and it's still you. And you know what I'm saying? Because you are everything, and everything is you. But that's another lesson for another day. But you a multi-dimensional being. You a spiritual being. You were sent here by the Creator. You were sent here by the Creator, man, as a spirit. But when you came down, when you signed a contract with the Creator, you was sitting there with God, and He was like, "All right, I need to send you into this world to do a work for me. Your name gonna be this. You're gonna be a male. You're gonna be you know what I'm saying, or a female. You're gonna do this for me. You're gonna help this person, that person, this, that, this. You know, he broke the whole thing down to you. Listen to me, man, because this is deep. I don't know who this message is for. He broke the whole thing down to you, and he told you, "Are you ready?" You said, "I'm ready." This is the contract that you signed that you didn't even know you signed. So boom, God sent you down to this world. And you got born through a womb. But when you was born through the womb, when your spirit had put on flesh in this 3D world that we live in, you had amnesia. You forgot everything. See, that's why babies, you know what I'm saying, when they first come out the womb, they sleep a lot because they still dreaming and remembering, you know what I'm saying, heavenly things and heavenly places. If you ever watch a baby, man, they just be stirring off into nowhere, you know, just stirring because they still see angels, they still see things in the spirit. But as they grow up, you know what I'm saying, they become more physical instead of spiritual. That's why, you know what I'm saying, some kids can still remember who they was, you know what I'm saying, in their past life, or what God told them, or different little things that you read in articles, you know what I'm saying. But as a kid get older and they start getting indoctrinated by the world and by different things, they get amnesia and they forget why they here. Chosen one, you forgot why you was here, man. You forgot why God sent you here. But he put in your program at this time that you was gonna run to a person named Supreme, which is me, and he was gonna wake you up. This is the Great Awakening, what I'm talking about. The Great Awakening, man. All your life, man, you've been going through your life and you've been feeling that you was somebody special. You've been feeling that you was chosen or that you was before everybody else, but you didn't know why. And everybody knew it. They knew it, but you didn't know. But now you know. So you this spiritual being in a human skin suit, and now you waking up. You waking up and you seeing that the way things is and the way people is and the way life is, and you know it's not fair. But it gets deep. Because when God sent your spirit down here into this third dimension to complete a purpose, there was other entities on the other side. Let's just say the other side for right now, because I don't want to go too deep and blow your computer mind frame. You know what I'm saying? Because your mind ain't nothing but a computer. And like I said, I can't put too much information in a vessel that's new, because if I put this information in a vessel that's new, it's gonna blow your brain, and then you're gonna end up going crazy, or you're gonna end up, you ain't gonna be able to receive it right. So the other side and the other entities, they say in the Bible there's powers and principalities and spiritual people at high places, man. And these are the people that knew your arrival, knew that you was coming here. You could call them bots, NPCs, demons, deities, the devil, all these different things that's been going against God since the beginning of time. They here, and they here to stop your progress and for you saving the world. Listen to me, man, because the ones that's been following this far, I applaud you. Because you really want to know what's going on. You really want to be a chosen one and know how to walk this path. These entities and these demons and these devils, man, they're gonna try to disturb your life. They're gonna these demons gonna make sure that people gonna think that you crazy, or that you losing your mind, or that you don't see what you don't, that you don't see what you think you see. But I'm here to tell you, everything that you have saw so far is real. Some of y'all can, you know what I'm saying, you have the spiritual eyes already. You can see the shadow people. You can look at people and see their aura field. You can look at people and feel their energy. These are all spiritual gifts that God put in you just for this specific time, man, for when you wake up. And if you haven't started seeing these things, you will see them. They after you, chosen one, because you are now a chosen one. They after you. They want to take you out because they don't want, because every person that you come around, you change their life. You help them spiritually within. There's always been something special about you. But now it's coming out. It's starting to awaken it. Remember the video. This is the Great Awakening. It's time. It's time for you to do your duty. Now I need you to purify your life. Stop taking the drugs. Get from around the negative people. God is giving you the spirit. He's opening up your spiritual eyes and your spiritual ears so you can be able to see beyond the veil. See, when you were chosen ones, when you look at the bushes, you see through the bushes. But when when a regular person looks at the bushes, they just see the bushes. Now, when you look at the bushes, you see through the bushes. You finna have the spiritual eyesight, man. You finna be able to see the things for what they are. Because now I'm giving you the spiritual glasses. Now you're going to be able to see things for what they are. You're going to be able to see this world for what it is. You be in this world, but not of this world. Now I'm finna give you the spiritual ears. Now you're gonna be able to hear things and sense things before it comes. You're gonna be able to hear the people talking about you in the other room. They're gonna be like, hey, how'd you hear us? You got the spiritual ears now. Your senses, all your senses is finna be amplified. Everything, only if you chose this. See, if you play this video all the way to the end and you listen to this video all the way to the end, it's already it's happening. There's nothing you can stop. Like I said in the beginning, you will never be able to get out of this. Never. So if I was you, I would keep listening to my videos so you can be on point, so you can know what's going on. Because man, you know right now, boy, you a lethal weapon. You a lethal weapon, and now God, they up there clapping. But the demons, you know what I'm saying, they mad. Because they never wanted you to wake up. Everything in this world that's going that the higher ups do, they try to keep you docile through the food, through the chemtrails, through the television, through the phones, through the social media. All this stuff is to keep you focused on things on the social media except for yourself and what's within. So now that you woke up, you got a process that you got to go through. Now this might sound cliche, but this is gonna help you, man, fight the battle. You gotta start reading the Bible. You gotta start your journey on wisdom. Start reading wisdom books and literature. But I would prefer you read the Bible first, all the way through. Read the life about Jesus. Read the Gospels, because everything that Jesus went through, you about to go through as a chosen one, because you a son and daughter of God, just like Jesus was son and daughter of God, and they persecuted him too. So start reading the wisdom books. Isolate yourself. You ain't gotta isolate yourself for a long time, man. But I say isolate yourself for a good 6 months to a year and dig into literature, man. And because if you don't isolate yourself, man, during this battle, it's like, man, you really gonna be out there in the field, man, and you ain't gonna be able to withstand these attacks that's gonna happen to you. And you ain't, because the attacks been happening to you so far, but it's gonna amp up by 1,000%. Because now the beacon of light within you is shining. Boom, boom, boom. And you know, like when a light shines, all the insects come towards the light. All the demons and all the deities and entities and all these different things is finna start coming towards you, because on their radar they can see, like, oh, we got another chosen one that just woke up. Okay, let's tell the system. This is real, man. This is not fake. This is not an illusion. You just woke up out the illusion. I just woke you up out the illusion. But back to what I was saying. So you do your studying. And you give your heart to God, man. You tell God, thank you for, you know what I'm saying, dying on the cross for my sins. And thank you for giving me this time to become a chosen one, to wake up out of my illusion. And once you know what I'm saying, once you give your heart to God, now you officially born again in the spirit. See, you've been born in the physical. You a spiritual being that got born in the physical, But now you finna be born again in pure spirit form. Now you gonna become an immortal. Listen to me, man. Now you about to become an immortal. So live a righteous life and help the people that you need to help. Because now you will never die. See, the people in this world, when they die, they'll never live again. But when you die, since you gave your life to God, you're going to live an everlasting life for eternity. Because now you've been born again in the spirit. This is the first lesson, man. You make sure you subscribe and like. Smash that like button and share this video. Because I got more for you, man. I'm going to teach you everything that you need to know. Everything that you need to know about being a chosen one. See, people out here, they'll talk about chosen ones, but they ain't going to teach you what Supreme going to teach you. I'm going to prepare you for this warfare, because now you a soldier in a war, in a battle. But just remember that God loves you, man. Stay on your P's and Q's and watch your six. That means watch your back. God loves you. Thank you for listening to my video all the way up until now. I appreciate it. But this was for you. I'm gonna applaud you for your awakening, your great awakening. God loves you. It's time. Until next time, it's your boy Supreme Being signing out.